What's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review, and while on vacation recently, well, I guess while at my grandma's house recently, we rewatched Zookeeper again. Um, Zookeeper was a movie released in 2011, I think it was. It's a Kevin James movie. I've done a couple of his movies already, the Paul Blarts. I've done 4 reviews already. You can go check those out. 2 very funny movies, and this movie is no exception. And it's one that I have a lot of nostalgia for because I've watched it so many times. I really love this movie. And I just didn't review it until I got a chance to watch it again because there were some things that I wanted to rewatch and look at it a different view. And I finally got the chance to do that, so we're going to review it for you today. So, let's jump right into it, shall we? This is a really, like I said, it's a really funny movie. Some of the humor doesn't really live up anymore. I mean, there's some stuff that's just, it's more for kids. And it mostly has to do with the animal interactions, with the animals talking. The giraffe specifically, I think, kind of got outdated with some of the jokes because you grow up and you realize they're not funny. They're just kind of annoying. And also with like some of the characters and like the human characters, like the reptile guy, he's a little weird sometimes, I think. But for the most part, I think it was funny to see the interactions and whatnot, both with the animals and the humans, and then the humans on the humans and the animals on the animals. I think it was really, really, really funny. It gets a chuckle out of me every time I watch it. So the animal talking movements, because they use real look like real life animals, and then they like animate them a little bit to make them talk. That doesn't really work as well as I remember it. Some of them look fine, like the gorilla, the little monkey guy. Like the monkey ones look fine. The bears are okay. The giraffe is all right. The elephant is not greatest berry. The lions don't really work that well. It just kind of depends on the scene and how well they're focused on the animals actually talking to them, to the characters. Instead, I guess in this case it would just be to Griffin because he's the only one that knows they can talk. But like the crow guy didn't really work out that well. There's an ostrich that appears near the end of the movie that talks. He doesn't do really much, but I don't know. Just they look a little jank. I mean, they work fine. Like it doesn't make anything like super creepy or anything like that. But it's just a little weird. Like you can't always tell that they're moving their mouths and talking. So that would be a little bit nice to know that. But I don't know. It works out fine, I guess. The movie, I don't remember it being this way, but the movie is very fast paced. It's only an hour, 25 minutes long, which I didn't know going in, but it is. So, of course, it's a shorter movie. It makes it really fast paced. Now, it doesn't need to be like a super long movie. It's not this very deep, in depth movie. It's mostly just a comedy with a little romance thrown in there, and the junction around animals talking. That's what it's meant to be. And it doesn't make the movie bad that it's like super wrong, but like it just feels like there was a big jump in between scenes that I remembered. It wasn't like I remembered certain scenes and was like I thought they would be pieced together a little bit with more transition in between them, and they really weren't. It just, I don't know, it just kind of feels like, oh, you're at one point, you kind of just start watching it into the movie, boom, you're at another point, like, whoa, what? I thought we were near the end of the movie already. And you're like, oh, forget about this. Oh, this is this. And I'm just kind of like, okay, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here. Like there's like a checkpoint, a checklist of stuff that they had to do when they were checking it off, without really just making the movie flow. It's like I said, it's far from bad, but it's just noticeable, in my opinion. And I talked about this earlier with like the jokes and some of the stuff, but some of the animal talking voices are pretty annoying. The giraffe I already mentioned. I don't remember her name. Barry's a little annoying, but he's fine for the most part. And there really isn't anybody else that is out there, but they can be a little annoying at times for varying reasons and whatnot. But I think most of them hold up just fine. because, you know, it is set in Boston. So you have to know that some of them are probably going to have Eastern accents or whatnot when going into it. But it's not really that big a deal. So one part of this movie that I really liked back then and I like now is Bernie's and Griffin's relationship. It's very wholesome. That's one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie is when they go to TGI Fridays. It's wild that they picked TGI Fridays, even in 2011, picking this restaurant to be the star of this movie. One of the, I guess, the star restaurant in this movie, because like TGI Fridays is going out of business. I can't tell you the last time I ate at a TGI Fridays, but rewatching this movie made me want to go eat at a TGI Fridays. If I had one near me, I'd go try it. Obviously on a Friday, but it's just so their relationship is just so wholesome, in how they work together and really not. That was some their interactions. Some of my favorites in the movie. They really are, and you know, I really like that. So, but I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a really good movie. Okay, it's not. It's a good movie. I like it. I know a lot of people don't really like. I think people think the Kevin James humor, Kevin James movie stuff was overdone and outdated and whatnot. I don't know. I didn't think that. I think it was fine, and I really liked it. It still gets a laugh out of me, and that's what it's meant to do. It's supposed to get a laugh out of you, and so that's gonna be it. My review, my final score for Zookeeper is going to be a good 8. Sorry, I'm burping like crazy now. 8 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna say. 8 out of 10 for this movie. I think it's super funny, pretty good. A little fast paced, like I said. Some of the stuff didn't age that well, but overall, still a really good film. So that's gonna do it for this movie review. Though, if you've ever seen Zookeeper, I'd like to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's gonna do it for this video. Stay tuned for other, much more amazing content. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.